Welcome, friends, to another Mercy Moment Emory episode here in beautiful Estes Park with Estes Lake behind me. And I just sat down to celebrate my birthday and turning 28. Couldn't be more thankful to be in such a healthy, vibrant, and full place in every way, holistically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. So grateful for the gift, and adversity has paved the way for that. But as I was sitting down for lunch with my mom today and celebrating the gift of life, a conversation came up, and I believe it's something that's going to impart hope to your spirit, especially in an age where sickness is rampant and where disease is feared. I want to break fear and release hope and release encouragement, empowerment in the face of diagnosis. And I just love the reality that diagnosis is not your destiny. Your diagnosis is not your destiny. Please hear me, friend. Diagnosis is not your destiny. Let's get unstuck and have a conversation. So pull up a chair with me and let's just sit down and have an honest conversation. The reality is we can't stop a diagnosis, but what we do after that will determine if we start to fail in our health or we turn to thriving, if we make a turnaround. The greatest comebacks come with the greatest diagnoses. Some of the fiercest, hardest diagnoses become actually the birthing place of the greatest comeback stories. So how are you then to choose to perceive a diagnosis? Because it's not really a matter of the diagnosis itself, it's your perception and your understanding of it and how you choose to take it, your perspective. So let's talk about that. What is your perspective of what you've been diagnosed with? Regardless if it's cancer, if it's a neurological disease like Parkinson's or Alzheimer's, or maybe it's some type of tumor. How will you choose to perceive it? And I just want to hear hope uplifted in your heart. The reality is your diagnosis is not your destiny, because a man does not know your final end. They're making a guess. A diagnosis is their best educated guess. The last time I checked, doctors are not perfecting medicine. They're practicing it. And some men get things wrong. I'm not saying that they're wrong in their diagnosis, but your diagnosis doesn't define you. It's not your destiny, it doesn't define you. And it doesn't have to be detrimental. That's a choice. Your attitude will determine if you are uplifted and empowered to make changes and go a different road, or if you choose to receive it as a death sentence, because you choose, friend, you choose how you receive and perceive a diagnosis. It is not your destiny. I'm just going to keep speaking that because it's not. It's not your final end. It may be the catalyst of your greatest growth and greatest advancement. So I'm just going to leave you with those simple thoughts. I just want to stir your mind and equip you with a new perspective so that you can thrive. Because we were not put on the planet to survive. We were put on the planet to shine. Perspective is powerful. So may you shine through whatever adversity has knocked on your door, whatever diagnosis has been offered to you. Know that that isn't your destiny. And this is a great opportunity. I love Dr. John Maxwell. He says with every problem, which I would say every diagnosis, there comes three problems, or diagnoses introduce us to three things: to ourselves, where we're at, our attitude, our perception. Introduce us to others. Other people are revealed in how they handle that, and we get to see that in how they communicate with us, and how they perceive it comes out. But they also present opportunities. So may you be empowered today, and may you define your diagnosis instead of being defined by it. Love you guys.